Hello, parents and students of the Muroc Joint Unified School District. Welcome back to this week's update. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry about last week. We had some of our kids, we have twins, and they graduated last year, and it was time to get them off on life and into college and onto their next phases. So I was out of the office last weekend, and that's why we didn't film. So thank you very much. Those are going to be pretty rare moments when that happens, but thank you for your patience and your understanding. A couple of updates for this week. One, the FCC has come out with a new program for providing internet to families that potentially need assistance. It's called the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. The rules and regulations and the criteria to meet the needs of that assistance program are identical or similar to the programs that were in place previously. So more information will be coming out on that, but just wanted to make you aware for those families that have been participating in those types of programs that the FCC has come out with a new one and will be able to continue to assist those that qualify. Kind of in that same vein, always want to remind families to please fill out the free and reduced meal applications. All of that information is held strictly confidential to the point that I, as the superintendent of the school district, I don't see it. I have no idea who's on that list, and by law, I'm not allowed to know. Those very few people that actually know the names of those individuals, and all of that information is held very sacredly. But it can be a great assistance to families. It also is a tremendous financial assistance to school districts. And so those dollars help us to provide programs and opportunities for students district-wide. So I would ask everyone, I fill one out every year myself, and go ahead and put it in. So I would just ask everyone to fill out the paperwork if you would. You can find that information on our district websites, and we would appreciate you doing that. Last year, pretty much every week, we would send out a survey to families, and that was because we were in a distance learning model and we wanted to get constant feedback. And this year, we're back in school in a traditional manner, but we still want to hear from you. So a survey will be coming out shortly, and it will give you opportunities to let us know things that are going well, areas that you would like to see adjustments perhaps, and we'll also give you a chance to ask us any questions or ask us to speak to certain items in these videos. That was a great help for us last year. So please be on the lookout for those surveys, and if you could, we would like for you to complete those. We try to keep them short for you. They are very informative for us. We love the feedback, and it has helped us as we've grown our programs. A couple of other things. Now that we are back, a beautiful thing for high school students. This is a great time of the year, and homecoming is around the corner. So we will be celebrating homecomings at both high schools. One thing that we have noticed in our school district is related to sports. Other schools and other school districts are canceling games on us, and it's due to COVID. And we've been able to mitigate that by our testing protocols that we do with students. So thank you to our student athletes and those that participate with us in that. We have not had to cancel, we've had to cancel very few games. I almost said we didn't have to cancel any, but we have had to cancel just a few. But in the big scheme of things, what we see more often is that other schools have to cancel on us because they don't have those procedures in place. So thank you all for participating. So when I say we're having homecoming, I am saying that with the great hope that no one's going to cancel on us on that homecoming night. But we do plan to have all the homecoming traditional activities for the most part, and that also includes the dance. So our school principals will be putting out more information on exactly how all of that will work and what it will look like, especially as we strive to keep kids safe, especially when they're underneath our care. So thank you for understanding. And Another thing to mention is for complaint procedures, just a reminder that if you want to, say, fix something that you think needs some improvement, we would ask you to go to the staff member, the teacher, a coach, whatever the situation is, to go to that individual first and foremost and give them an opportunity to work with you. If that doesn't work, then their supervisor would be next. So typically speaking, that would be a site principal. And then if after you've talked with them and you feel like you still haven't been able to resolve any concerns, then please feel free to reach out to the district office. I feel bad turning people back into the school, but if no one has gone through the steps of talking to the person and then the site principal, I'm going to do that because I want to give them the opportunities to try to rectify the situation first. So thank you for understanding that. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your site principals and speak with them. We are very excited and very happy to see that we have seen fewer and fewer, knock on wood, cases of COVID in the schools. We definitely started off the year and had a number of cases and contact tracing and all of that had to take place. But we are seeing that backing off, and I believe that is in large part due to you taking precautions at home and outside of school. And we really appreciate that. All of these combined efforts that we're putting in is paying off in great dividends. Kids are able to attend school in person. They're around their friends. It is great to go and visit campuses and see kids laughing and enjoying time together and learning in classrooms. So thank you very much. We will be talking more about volunteers in the future. We've had a couple of people reach out and ask about volunteering in classrooms. We are rolling things out in a measured process so that we can be as safe as possible, because the last thing that we want to do is have to send kids home. So we appreciate your patience and working with us always. Hope that you have a wonderful week, and we will see you next week. Please be on the lookout for that survey, and thank you always for your participation with us. Thank you.